This is the old 77 podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the old 77 podcast. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How exactly does one have sex with a sex?
All joking aside, Scotty, I can tell you, rest in peace, speak no ill of the dead. But if my old man was still alive, it would be one of those things. It'd be like, if he could hide it from my fucking mom and get away with it, I'll fucking guarantee you he'd be on board. What's this $6,000 bill from Cyberdyne Industries? Oh, I don't know. Must be a mistake.
Talk about
it was my sex doll. Come on.
Who are you? Turn it up, let it blast. Hey, bitches. This is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. Impressive.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Thanks for listening.
So good, make you want to slap your mama.
Yeah, baby. From the old 77 studios in Jefferson City, Missouri, this is the old 77 podcast. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. There it is. How do you like that? What's up, kids?
I think we did Maddie good on that one.
I hope so. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, wait, hold on. We got. This is, I think, the one that we always settled on. Pew, 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 pew.
Am I correct? Is that a chorus effect?
That is number 11, and then number 11 is chorus. Yes.
All right, man.
I have two choruses, chorus 1 and chorus 2.
Oh, that guitar playing.
Number uno.
Finally paying off, man. I finally know what my.
Finally, huh?
I know what my effects are. At least.
Hey, all right. Yeah, I've got quite a few. I've got 24 effects over here I can run on the board.
This fucking thing's a beast, man.
I love this board.
Yeah,
this board is amazing.
It's like a toy store for you.
Right.
Yeah,
100%.
How's your week been?
It's been really good, man.
Yeah.
I just came back from Hermann. We did a work trip in Hermann.
Right.
Work bought us some pricey bourbon, about a $60 bottle of bourbon we're drinking on right now.
Yeah, man. Actually, I think I switched to the cheap stuff, but that.
Yeah.
But I had.
That's a nice 3-year aged rye.
Yeah, man, that stuff was yummy for sure. I could have had more, but I'd feel bad drinking anymore.
We went to the Black Shire in Hermann, Missouri, so it was quite tasty. Big ups to the Black Shire, by the way.
You guys did the whole trolley thing today? Yeah.
Yeah, we rode the train up. Yeah. That was interesting. I've never rode a train before.
So wait a minute. Where does the train take off from? Does it take off from Jeff City?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like an Amtrak?
Yeah, it was an Amtrak, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was about an hour late. Yeah. So that cut into time, but for the most part, man, it was 45 minutes just right up the road.
Yeah.
It was enough to get in our seats, get punched in, because the dude walked around like, tickets, please.
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke. I didn't think they really did that anymore. Dude straight did that.
They do on trains.
They did on the train. Yeah. We walked up to the bar car. We spent like $80 at the fucking bar car on one trip coming back. It was ridiculous.
So wait,
we spent a lot of money in Hermann because we all got. There was 10 of us, and this was all a work funded trip, mind you.
Right.
And they gave us all the option of you can get one bottle. And the bottle I got was like $63, something like that. I got the most expensive bottle because.
Of course you did.
Of course I did, right?
Why wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, hey, if they told me, I'm just doing what they're telling me.
Yeah.
And it's delicious too.
Now, did you know when you decided that was the one you wanted that it was the most expensive one?
No, I did not know it was that one. We did a couple of whiskey flights.
Uh-huh.
I think they had a bourbon. A rye. They had this like select rye, which is a 3-year age, which is what we're drinking or what we had been drinking. They had a blackberry whiskey, which was strange, but it worked great in like lemonades and things. Oh my God, it was good. And then there was one other, I can't remember. Oh, a vodka that they had, that they made. Oh, and then they made gins. They made a summer gin and then like a seasonal gin, which is what I bought. I purchased a seasonal gin. They make with junipers. So
how many different types of alcohol did you consume today? Was it a smorgasbord?
I did. I had like a charcuterie board of alcohols.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Is that even a word? Charcuterie? Charcuterie?
Charcuterie.
Same thing.
I love to say that word, though, because
Right.
it sounds like it's
I
a
love to
nasty
say
word.
charcuterie.
Yeah.
Because it is a nasty word.
Yeah. But
Makes me laugh.
I mean, charcuterie just by itself is enough to make me giggle just a little bit. Love that word.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few words like that sound like they should be very vulgar.
I remember our friend Eric Guthrie. I said that for the first time around him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago. And he looked at me and went, "That is not a word. You made that up."
Wait, did you say charcuterie or
I said charcuterie.
You actually gave the correct word. Yeah.
It's not been since, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago that somebody said charcuterie to me. And
Yeah.
it's just,
I'm pretty sure
that's what it is now. I heard it and was like, I'm calling it that from here on out.
I'm pretty sure on the show one time we were talking about the word charcuterie, and I shared with you a clip. I shared with you a clip from a rap song where the guy, it was Kanye West and Pusha T, and Kanye had a line in there where he used the word charcuterie, and then they just interrupt the song, and then it's Pusha T like, "Yo, bro, what's charcuterie?" You know, and he's like, "Oh man, that's when they take the board out. They give you all your cheeses and meats, and you know."
They take the board.
literally, like they fucking just in the middle of the song they stop and explain what the word charcuterie means.
That sounds like a Little Dicky song, man.
Yeah, I got.
They should do like they should start it with the brand. You just get anything and brand it.
Yeah,
boom,
man.
Charcuterie board.
Did you ever listen to any of XXX Tentacion?
No, man.
I watched the documentary about him that's on Hulu right now. He was an interesting character. Yeah, he was an interesting character.
I've been following this kid on YouTube called Marcin.
Never heard of him.
Marcain, I think is how you pronounce his name. Yeah. But he's this. He's like a classical. You can tell he's got classical training on the guitar, but he's also one of those percussion guitarists.
Like he actually
he beats the shit out of his guitar. And if you look at the dude's fingernails, because he's a finger picker, he has got the gnarliest looking nails. Like they come down. It's fucking gross. Let me tell you.
My first guitar teacher, still to this day, he grows his nails out on his right hand, like because he does all that classical.
Because that's what the kid uses as his picks.
Yeah, exactly.
But the dude's all over. Like he's putting videos up of him with like symphonies. There's this really good one where he's in a tux in a parking garage, and he's got like his guitar on a stand, and he's got this thing where he like will tap it with his nails, and you can hear it like.
Sounds very percussive. Yeah,
right. It's pretty cool.
And you said you think his name is Marcain,
something like that. Marc. I don't know. He's a little blonde kid.
Guitar.
He looks totally emo-y.
We'll have to find him on the break.
Yeah, he's pretty dope though. Kid's pretty good.
Do you know who Tim Henson is? Have I already talked to you about Tim Henson?
No, who's Tim Henson?
Let me pull up a clip of
Is that
Tim
like
Henson.
Jim's cousin?
No, it's just a coincidence.
Big thing with puppets?
Not
like
that I know
to stick his hands up thing?
He's a very he's just an interesting dude. Like just his appearance is interesting, and you know, I've never really looked into the guy personally, but I get a vibe that he maybe is like his sexuality is probably not
a little fluid,
not straight, but I don't know. Let me pull up a song for you real quick.
No judging here, man.
Let's see, Playing God.
That's what it's called, Playing God.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this clip before, so I feel safe.
You got it pulled up?
And showing it to you.
I'll go ahead and kill. I got the volume pulled down so we don't get dinged over here. Here we go.
Let me make sure this bitch is muted here.
Oh, it won't matter. I got you over here.
Now this is like. Oh wait a minute. Sorry, this is the wrong video. Yeah. Fucking YouTube, man.
It's commercial, bro.
She's a bitch sometimes. No, like it literally started playing the wrong video.
Oh.
So, but that's okay because I probably just clicked on it wrong. So, see, like, is this one of these things where if you double tap on the thing, on the little mouse pad that it
there's a mouse right next to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. So we got a 6-second ad. This dude is a fucking beast, man.
No worries.
And it's not even like.
Oh, in a Lucasfilm.
I know. It's not even like.
Oh.
It's not even necessarily music that I would like want to listen to for long periods of time.
Yeah.
It's just like technically he's a fucking wizard. Should be coming out now.
Yeah, I don't want to get dinged. So.
Oh, well, then you're not going to be able to hear him.
Yeah. There you go.
A lot of harmonics.
That's what this dude, this whatever kid does. Yeah. I say I don't want to get dinged by this cat. So.
Yeah.
What's his name? Playing
Tim Henson is his name, but he's in a band called Polyphia.
Yeah.
Polyphia. I'm going to set a reminder. Yeah, Polyphia. I'm going to set a reminder when we take our break.
Yeah.
I'm going to play you some of their shit because I think you would probably dig it.
Yeah,
I think you would probably dig it. Yeah. This is the part of the show where I should have had my little notebook and my pencil and paper so I can write shit down.
I wondered where your notebook was, man.
I know, man. I came unprepared tonight for some reason. I'll just put it on my notes app, man.
So what have you been doing up to? Or what have you been up to?
What have I been doing up to?
What have you been doing up to, Davey?
I've been working out, man.
I know. I saw those pictures. You scare me.
Do I already?
You gorgeous man, you with the Lord that's the Lord given locks, the Herculean strength pose that you were given with your wife, frightened the shit out of me. I just knew you guys were coming to beat me up.
Dude, today was the first time that my wife and I have worked out together in 15 plus years.
All right, so if I say this, unpopular opinion, but
go for it.
I thought your arms were just a tad bigger than hers. And I was like, some bitch, that would piss me off if I was her.
Yeah.
I've been working out forever. Dave picks it up for like 2 weeks, and he's already bigger than me. What the shit?
Yeah, it's just going to fuel her fire, man.
Oh, God, man. You're going to get so swole.
I'm lucky like that, man.
All guys are lucky like that, bro.
When I work out, if I lift weights, I put on muscle pretty quickly. Like, I could see results pretty fast, which is good because if I didn't, I would never fucking do it at all. Yeah.
How bad are you hurting today?
My legs hurt like hell from yesterday.
Skipped leg day, didn't you?
Well, yesterday was my first leg day since I have started working out again. But I told you off the air that I was always that dude that skipped leg day.
Yeah.
We've made fun of Ryan Corman a time or two on this show. Our good friend Casey Wolfmeyer.
Casey Wolfmeyer makes fun of him weekly
about skipping leg day. So
right.
I'm not too excited about leg day either. But I've always heard that
fucking skip leg day, didn't you, dude?
I've always heard that if you work out your legs, that will make everything else bigger too, because there's it just shoots out a ton of fucking testosterone, man.
Yeah, the legs.
I'm gonna be a horny son of a bitch from here on out.
So have you noticed that already? Is the uptick? Has it hit yet? Have you hit the horny plateau yet, man?
I wouldn't say I've plateaued yet, but I'm horny a lot. Yeah.
Endorphins?
It's not, for sure. I definitely feel good after a workout.
Is it always after the workout you're the worst? I just want to rip my clothes off and pound a hole in the wall.
Absolutely. I'm gonna turn that fucking glory hole into my bitch.
And by glory hole, I mean that spot in the wall over there that I'm gonna wall her out.
That hole in the drywall that my kid kicked in with his. You ever punch?
And then we fixed it with tape.
You ever punch a hole through the wall when you were a kid?
And then I learned how to drywall. You know, that's what my kid did. The same thing, man. He punched a hole in the wall. So at 4, he learned to drywall.
Dude, that's impressive.
Right?
Wait, did he punch a hole in his wall when he was 4?
No, we were fucking around in the bathroom, and he punched it. As I just fixed the bathroom drywall, and he fucked it up. I was like, well, we're learning to drywall.
I'm pretty sure I punched the hole. It was in my mom's basement in my bedroom that I grew up in.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was because me and my girlfriend at the time broke up.
Yeah.
And somehow I managed not to have to learn how to drywall. Somebody else came in and fixed it for me.
So I totally, I did something kind of similar. We were joking around, a bunch of us together, and I had a bow and arrow, and I loaded one of those dummy arrows. We were fucking around, and somebody hit me, or I may have just released it, knowing me.
Yeah.
But I shot it right in my wall, and then I just pulled it out and chewed a half pack of Wrigley's and stuffed it full.
Nice.
It was great. No one seemed to notice.
You ever try the paintball thing?
No, I never did that.
Yeah.
What, the paintball thing?
Yeah, where you have guns, but they shoot paintballs out. Yeah.
Oh, you mean shooting paintballs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've shot paintballs.
Where you and your buddies get together and try to shoot each other.
I've not done that.
Yeah.
But I've shot paintballs.
I believe I'm going to be doing that in August.
Oh, really?
Didn't I tell you that I'm going to go down to Nashville and hang out with Mikey-Mike for a weekend.
Yes, yeah. You doing that with Mikey-Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude.
And so one of the things...
Make sure one of the guys doesn't freeze his paintballs.
I know,
I've
right?
had friends that have went and have done that, and they've had a guy who took like 5 paintballs and he froze them. So my friends used to go out with this dude who had a gun, and on the gun, it said weed layer. Because he would just... and it would just lay the weeds down, right?
Oh, I see.
So you go on something like that with a dude with a gun that it's named for something, you know you're going to get fucking hunted and killed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But these guys would do it all the time. And so, yeah, he would like take out of like 400 of them, right? He'd have 2 hoppers full of paintballs. He would freeze 6.
Looks like I'm going to have to buy a jockstrap and a cup then.
No, I feel like it's Super Troopers.
Yeah.
You know, where they just come up and just, the old bullets in the gun with the whatever, and then he shoots it. You crazy son of a bitch. There's real bullets in here. Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, hopefully I'm not the next, Alec Baldwin victim.
Oh, no, dude. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have jam sessions. I'm definitely going to bring the guitar down there.
Yeah.
I have learned that Mikey-Mike also uses the same program that I use for music production.
Nice.
So I'm going to take my laptop down there. I'm going to show him some of my shit, and I'm going to get some tips from him.
Cool, man.
Because he has a Grammy, and it's not...
How did this even come about? How did you do this?
So, he lived in L.A. for a long time.
Okay.
And then when COVID hit and, like Joe Rogan just moved out of L.A.
Everybody in L.A. moved to Nashville or Texas.
Or Austin.
Yeah, Texas.
So Mikey-Mike moved to Nashville. And so he's doing this thing now called Weekend at Mikey's, where you can go and hang out with him for a weekend. And so it's going to be me, and there will be probably like 5 or 6 other people.
Are they going to film the thing?
Parts of it we will, for sure. Yeah, like we'll have jam sessions and shit. I'll film it. Yeah, we'll document it. Yeah.
Cool.
And the cool thing is, because I told you when I met him in St. Louis, I brought a book. I gave him a book.
Yeah.
Called Opening the Doors of Perception, and he read it, and we would message each other and stuff. And he messaged me like, "Yo, Dave, you want to come down on the weekend of August 4th?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So
sure, Big Mike.
So here we are, man.
That's cool, dude.
It'll be fun. If anybody listen to this, if you don't know who Mikey-Mike is, look him up on Spotify. I shared him with Scotty. Scotty was a hard pass on the Mikey-Mike. But friend of the show, Jackson Weaver, the bakery. Jackson loves Mikey-Mike.
The bakery loves Mikey-Mike. Yeah, he's just not my type of rapper, man.
He's not a rapper.
Might as well be.
Well,
beat maker.
Yeah, so the Grammy that he won, to get back to that.
For producing?
It was just for producing. It was not one of his songs. He produced a song that Rihanna picked up.
What was it? Do you remember?
I can't remember the name of the song. I don't think it was like a big, huge hit. I don't think. Oh, we can look it up. But, yeah.
Well, I mean, it had to have been a big enough hit for him to win a Grammy.
Yeah. That's going to take me a minute of Googling to find out.
We'll hit the Google later.
Yeah, we don't have to do it now. But no, I just like the dude's energy, man. Like, we're kindred spirits as far as like he's into weird shit like I am.
I just think it's cool that you actually have a dude who's like, hey man, come on down.
And he's got
we're doing this, we're doing that, we're mixing beats.
He's got millions of plays on Spotify. His biggest song is called "Doing Me." That was the first song that I heard. I love it. At the end of the song, there's a chorus of school children saying, waste another day, living someone else's way. Fuck what they say. I'm doing me.
I don't know that one.
He literally has a chorus of school children singing "Fuck what they say." I'm doing me. My kid's favorite song is a Mikey-Mike song.
What is it?
It's called "Yasmin, You Will Never Hear This," and the chorus goes like this: I wanna know right now how it feels to be so fucking beautiful. I wish I was beautiful. My kids love that song.
Do your kids sing along?
Yeah, and I tell them,
do they censor themselves?
No, I tell them that if you're in the car with dad or like in the house with dad, this is your one opportunity to say that word. But we don't say that word,
anywhere else.
Wow. And they're pretty good about it.
Wow.
Yeah. They've only gone to the principal's office twice so far
only twice.
No, they've actually, dude.
They just started 2 weeks ago.
They love summer school, man. They're loving it. I'm so happy.
So, summer school now.
Yeah.
And full on school next year?
Full on kindergarten this fall.
So how does kindergarten roll? So the other day, Katie told me something that shocked me. My daughter is going into the 4th grade, and they just now turned the water fountains on. And she was like, wow, it's the first time I've had water fountains since kindergarten.
Because of COVID?
Because of COVID.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Her whole elementary school, she's not even had a water fountain.
Yeah, well, so my kids, the teachers told us to just, we've got like some sippy cups that they take with them to school, and then I think they just get it out of the tap.
I would say they give you like a bottle now. You can get a bottle and bring it to and forth.
That's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do.
Honestly, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
My opinion.
So, but they love it, man. I was a little worried because we didn't, as you know, like we never did daycare.
Right.
They always stayed home with Dad, you know. So I was a little worried that maybe, I was more worried about Clay because Clay is kind of sort of the more antisocial of the two. Jack talks all the time. Clay just kind of sits back and chills, you know.
All the time.
Just watches his brother. But
Jack's that dude who's going to be the guy. Clay's that guy who's going to sit back and watch the guy.
Yeah.
Give him tips.
My mom says that Jack is me, like totally the same as me when I was his age. And there's pictures where he definitely reminds me.
Yeah, I've seen pictures on your Facebook page.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And again, we've talked about this before, but it's weird because I have identical twins, but yet there's aspects of one that remind me of me, and then there's aspects of the other, and they're not.
But you're going to have that, dude, you know. Kids are made up of you and whomever.
I asked them today if their teachers are getting any good at telling them apart.
And?
They have two teachers. There's a guy and a girl. And they said that the girl can tell them apart. Now, the guy is not so good at it yet.
No, he won't be.
Yeah.
For me, it's a visual. Not necessarily a visual. Let me say an audible cue. When they start talking. I'm like, oh, I knew who they are. Now I know who
that was what I told their teacher on the first day, was that Jack is a little bit more advanced in his speaking.
He's a little more enunciated.
Yeah, like his S's are a lot clearer. Clay has a little bit of a lisp.
Clay's not.
Yeah, so.
And that would make sense if they were, because didn't you hear a while back say they were mirror opposites?
Yeah, like Jack is a lefty and Clay is a righty.
Right?
Yeah.
Jack enunciates properly. Clay, not
so much, but he'll get there.
Oh, he'll 100% get there, dude.
At this age, man, like, I do not give a fuck about, like, it doesn't worry me that Clay is not as advanced as his brother.
Developed. I mean, he's going to the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
He's not in diapers.
He's wiping his own butt.
Dude, he's wiping his own butt.
Yeah.
We doing better than half of my friends currently.
Absolutely,
let me tell you.
Man. Same here. We got the whole butt wiping thing just right in time for school. Like,
we still have issues with that here at the Merriman homestead. Let me tell you.
Well, we've trained the boys to wipe their own butts until they do not see any more poop on the toilet paper, and then when they don't see any more poop, then mommy or daddy will take a look and just make sure that everything's gone.
That sounds fine.
And 9 times out of 10, they're good.
Poop free, huh?
Poop free, yeah.
Poop free, the way to be.
Just in the nick of time. Clay was another late adapter to that. Jack was on top of it. Clay, it took a little bit longer.
Katie doesn't like to wipe.
Yeah. It took me a long time.
Doesn't care to do it.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah.
And so then at the end of the night, like, she'll take her underwear off to go get in the shower, and like the dogs run away with them. Like, oh my God.
Oh man. I was not a big fan of wipe. It took me a while to get into wiping too.
Dude, I remember as a kid being a big kid, I was a heavy. Like when I was a heavy. When I was a little kid, like going to a friend's house, like asking him to wipe my butt because I couldn't do it at the time. Like, come on, man, do it. We're friends.
So
that was the last time I saw that friend.
I still remember, man, my first day of daycare. My mom dropped me off at the daycare, and so I had to poop at daycare one day, and so I pooped, and I got done with my poop, and I did the same thing that I would do at home when I was done with the poop, which was this: I need a wipe. I need a wipe.
I'm sure they loved that. Oh, Dave needs a wipe.
I'm pretty sure they didn't even know my name at that point.
Oh, who's this little boy over here?
But she came in and she gave me a wipe, bless her heart.
Oh.
And then reminded me that from now on I'm going to be wiping my own ass.
So let's be honest here, little one. We're gonna be wiping our own bottoms from here on out.
Yeah, she put a stop to that.
Yeah,
man.
I bet she did.
It's funny the way sometimes an authority figure can really just.
Oh man. Well, and then you have authority figures for no reason, like you have in small towns.
Yeah. Just like, people that are authority figures just because they feel like they can get away with.
We used to have this old redheaded chick. Her name was Wilma, and she was just an absolute bitch. Mm-hmm. And, like, I remember running, like, at a church one time, I found they had a sandbox, and so I wanted to run upstairs and tell somebody, and man, she came after me.
Yeah?
You know, she was just, what are you doing? I was like, oh my God, what the fuck?
There was this guy that used to work.
Scared me.
There was this guy that used to work at the mall way back in the day. I may have told you this before. Me and my buddy Troy Blackwood, we used to refer to him as the Behemoth.
Mortal Kombat champ?
No. Well, no, Troy wasn't in Mortal Kombat.
That was you.
I was a Mortal Kombat champ. So Troy would refer to this dude as the Behemoth.
Okay.
And he worked he was like a security guy at the mall, and he was super tall.
Great big old fat dude?
No, not fat.
Just tall.
Just very tall and weird facial features.
Okay.
And so one day I was at the mall, and I think I may have been with another kid. I was probably like 12 maybe. And we got a hold of some silly string, and we went outside the mall and we started silly string.
I know where this is going.
Outside the mall. Yeah. And so next thing I know, the Behemoth comes out. And I shit you not, he looks at me and he says, Dave, or David. He knew my name.
Oh my God.
I'd never talked to the guy before, and he knew my name.
Damn.
Okay?
All right.
To this day, man, the Behemoth now, I guarantee you have had encounters with the Behemoth, because he works at the Hy-Vee gas station now. There's a big, tall, lanky dude that works at the Hy-Vee gas station.
I hardly ever go to the Hy-Vee gas station.
I would think just because of proximity to home and work that you would go. You probably go to the Eagle Stop.
I go to the Eagle Stop down by the Hob store.
Yeah.
I go down there because that's where we drop the kids off for school.
Wait, by the Hob store?
There's a whatever it is
on the road that goes to Apache Flats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. I go down there. I'll drive all the way down there.
Why do you like to go there?
I don't know. It's outside of city limits. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
I very rarely go to Hy-Vee.
Where do you guys are Aldi people,
We
right?
do Aldi's.
Yeah.
I get Aldi's for meat, breads.
Is their meat good?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I like Aldi's meat. I'll trust Aldi's way more than I'll trust Walmart.
Yeah.
So I learned back in the day when I was working in terrestrial radio, we had an agricultural director at the time, and she ran a story where Walmart would purposely pack all of their meat in CO2. So the carbon dioxide would keep the meat, even if it was rotten and gangrene.
Yeah.
It would look bright and pink.
Yeah.
and ready to be consumed.
Right.
And we got so sick a couple of times from eating meat from Walmart that we just stopped doing it altogether.
Yeah.
Aldi's, on the other hand, I can see meat at Aldi's bad.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, yep, we'll just take it and we'll throw it away and do whatever.
At least you know.
But it's bad.
Yeah.
You don't see bad meat at Walmart.
Yeah. I remember.
So I can tell a difference between good and bad, at least at Aldi's.
I will say this, Hy-Vee, they have good meat.
Yeah, Hy-Vee has a good meat selection. I like their pre-made meats that you can go up in there and get like this, and this, and you have a meal.
Yeah, right.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Honestly, Hy-Vee's meat selection, and their foods, like their deli counter and stuff. That's the only thing keeping Hy-Vee going.
Yeah.
I can't see anything else keeping it going.
Yeah.
No one goes to Hy-Vee for select things other than that.
Yeah. I go to Hy-Vee sometimes just to get food, like from the pizza place.
From the
Chinese
food place.
Yeah.
How bad is that? You get Chinese food at Hy-Vee.
Looks like there's some Chinese people back there, I think. They also make a mean. What's the stuff that everybody eats on St. Patty's Day? Corned beef.
Corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah, they do a mean corned beef and cabbage if you go there near St. Patty's Day. Go check out the Hy-Vee.
I like corned beef.
It's legit, man.
You can get pastrami too that way. Corned beef's pastrami.
I'm the only one in my family that likes corned beef.
No kidding. Yeah.
And for me, it's more of like a once or twice a year type thing.
No, I can't do it all the time.
Yeah. It's got a little, I can see why people don't like it.
Well, it's a bit much, especially with the that little aftertaste you get with it.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
I get that. I was talking to one of my 15-year-old students tonight, and he was talking about how he can't eat tuna or just like any type of seafood, and he said that for him it's like a texture thing.
I was going to say, why not? Why can't he?
He will try to, like, if he tries to eat tuna, like it hits the gag reflex, and his body just rejects it.
That's a shame.
He works at Jersey Mike's now. FYI.
Oh, no kidding.
And apparently he spread some tuna across the sandwich the other day and didn't throw up. So I was proud of him for that.
You know what?
Man.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
Yeah, he's making progress.
Go ahead and spread that tuna. I mean,
can't play the guitar for shit, but
we're working on it though. Oh, damn, that's your teacher. I'm sorry, man.
He would be laughing if he heard this. He'll never hear this. Actually, though, he might because he has. I gave him some of our stickers, and he's been spreading them around.
I've noticed there's some of our stickers everywhere now in fast food places. I've been seeing more and more. Yeah. I saw some in Hermann, Missouri. I'm just saying.
Did you?
I mean, maybe. I was there today.
I see. So
I saw some in Uranus.
You saw some?
Right?
Yeah.
I saw one in the bathroom at Uranus.
Did you?
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know who could have put that one. I don't know who could have put that one there.
No earthly idea, man.
But yeah.
No earthly idea.
No. I mean, but to be fair, though, I do give out handfuls of stickers at work, and anyone can put them anywhere.
You literally have a ledge with stickers on.
We had a kid one time. He came and he was like, "Hey, man, I put 40 of these little you guys being abducted by UFOs on my car." And I was like, "You did what?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, I put 40 of them. Just boom, 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 boom." And I was like, "Dude, those are made with a sticker that's called bomb-proof stickers because they will stick through anything."
That shit ain't coming off your car,
First thing he did was he pulled one of them off, and it took the paint finish.
Oh, no.
So he had 39 others on there. He's like, "I'm just going to leave them on."
Did he put them on his bumper?
He put them on his car, like right on the paint finish.
Damn.
Right. It was our boy Alex.
Okay.
Alex S.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I have not...
I haven't seen his hoopty. I'm just saying.
I was going to say, like, I've never noticed when I go into work anybody's hoopty with 39 of our stickers on. Our homeboy Bobby Blackburn's rocking one on the back of his truck.
Yeah,
I've noticed.
Bobby is. I've got one of our circle ones on the back of my car.
I'm rocking the one with the UFO on my Accord.
I want to do the UFO on mine too.
Yeah, I'm rocking that one on the Accord.
I really like that one.
I probably could go ahead and do it on the van too. Our Accord is going to die before too much longer.
Right. Oh, that's what Accords do.
We're getting they go though, man.
That's what I'm getting at though. You when you get them, you just basically roll them until the wheels fall off.
Give it gas, give it oil.
And when it's time to die, that's they just die.
Yeah, give it gas, give it oil, change tires from time to time.
Right.
Other than that, you do not have to fuck with Hondas, man.
Yeah.
They're super reliable, at least in my experience.
Back in the day, it used to be the Beretta. Like, you could roll the wheels off of a Beretta.
Who was Beretta made by?
I don't remember.
Pontiac?
Maybe a Pontiac.
Yeah.
But see, that was a Pontiac thing, because you could have Oldsmobiles and Pontiacs. They stopped making Oldsmobiles because they were too reliable.
I remember there was a very nasty, what do you call it, like a mnemonic device, where Pontiac stands for something. And it's very racist.
Probably.
You ever hear that one?
No.
Yeah, I won't repeat it.
No, I'd not heard that.
It ends with thinks it's a caddy. Yeah. I'll let the listeners fill in the blanks.
Okay, all right.
I do not approve of that joke. I'm just saying, but I heard
there it is.
That's the funny thing when I see people. I try to stay away from politics and shit online as much as possible. You don't
get into fights to get into fights?
Yeah, I used to not be that way, but in my older age, I've learned just to stay the fuck away from it, especially since everybody is so, divided.
Less drama, man.
Right now, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget where I was going with that.
Anyway.
You want to take a break?
Yes, man, let's take a break. But before we take a break,
we got some people to thank.
Let's thank our friends on Patreon.com.
All right, let's see if I can do this tonight.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to hit JC Paranormal Society first tonight.
Okay, so the JC Paranormal Society, there's one.
So you're welcome, Will. Okay, secondly, our homie Dub IZ.
Dub IZ and the family, what up, man?
Our homeboy Jamie Rector at In the Groove Records.
There you go. And we got one more.
JT, Paranormal Son.
Boom, there they are, all right there.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Feel free to pick up the phone, give us a call on the listener line.
Yeah, 573-246-0779.
Dave's on fire.
You can call us.
You can, actually.
You can call us and
still
talk to
working.
us.
Actually, a couple of shows ago, Will... friend of the show,
he
Will.
gave us one?
No, we were in the show like, I don't think that's working anymore. Dude popped his phone
and then he
open
called,
and left us a message.
That's right.
You got a bumper over there playing, sir?
Well, it's not playing yet, but I do now. Here you go, buddy.
So, with that, thank you to our Patreon patrons.
Yeah, we love you guys.
If you want to check us out on Patreon, you can.
Wait, Biscuit Strength.
Oh, dude, we missed Biscuit.
We missed Biscuit.
How do we miss Biscuit?
Because I had counted 4. And I was
I
like,
counted 5.
And I was like, wait a minute. I feel like there should be 5. But then I was like, wait,
Taylor, I'm sorry, man.
Did we lose somebody?
No, we did not.
Well, that was what my brain was thinking when you stopped me at 4, because I was totally expecting.
And I thought we were at 5 already.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
My bad.
You've had a long and eventful day, my friend.
Oh my God, I've had a long day on the booze train to Hermann.
Yeah, baby.
But anyway, check us out, patreon.com/the old77 podcast.
That's right.
There for $5 a month or really anything you want.
Yep.
You can get access to early access to episodes, and you can also get bonus content specifically for you guys in the clubhouse.
That's right.
No one else.
You get it right away, baby.
Just for you.
All right, bitches, we'll see you after this.
Peace out, bitches.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Oh, yeah.
This is not funk, Scott. This is reggae.
This is so funky from Reggae Funk.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, kids.
I like it.
Oh, welcome back to the old 77.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Segment 2.
Seggy 2 here.
Seems like it's been such a long time since segment 1. Am I right?
Well, we have kind of,
we've been shitting. We've been shitting and chatting.
Chitting and chatting and doing all that. It's been about 20 minutes, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, we've been replenishing drinks. We got a couple of new OCBs out here.
But wait a minute, but you're not drinking anymore, right?
Oh, dude. I had to sober up some.
Yeah,
I spent a day on the booze train in Hermann.
Yep.
Yeah. I got a little too polluted today. I'm not going to lie.
Time to cool down. I know you said you're going to crash probably after I get out of here tonight.
Yeah, hard tonight. I'm going to edit this show. Normally, I hang around.
Stay up.
On a Thursday night, we decided to change our recording now. But used to, I would stay up on a Thursday night.
Right. Now we're on Wednesday.
2, 3, sometimes 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Getting our show put together and just starting to mix it down.
Yeah.
I see it starting to mix down and everything looks good. I go to bed.
Yeah.
And then wake up and it's usually done, right?
Yeah.
And then I take it to work and upload it.
Yep.
That way it's boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Whew, I can't do that tonight.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Not going to happen.
No.
Well, you've had a big day, Scotty.
I have, man.
Yeah, you've had a big day. But it sounds like a fun day.
It was a good time. We had fun today, I think. It was, like I said, first time I'd ever rode a train.
Yeah.
Thought that was interesting.
I still haven't ever done that.
I had to ask because I'd never done it before, and I thought about taking my pocket knife, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. You don't get any kind of security on a train. Oh, you just get on the train.
Just kidding, Al-Qaeda terrorists that are listening to the show.
Totally not.
Just kidding.
No, totally not.
Yeah. Wow, I wonder why. Well, you can't do as much damage with a train as you can with an airplane, clearly.
In the Jeff City ticket office, there's a sign because they're in a trailer. They're temporary right now. The ticket office is in the process of being remodeled.
Right.
But there's a sign that is up, which I thought was very telling, that said this office has not sold tickets since 2003.
Huh.
You have to go online. Well, actually, it was before online.
Yeah.
You had to call this number and then do the teleprompt, whatever, like tickets.
Yeah,
and then it would let you buy tickets.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Right?
Yeah. Super old school.
And it was a super old school dude who was up in there.
Yeah.
We had to get 4, 5, I guess it would have been 6. We had to get 6 parking passes And
so you park right there by the station?
Yeah. And he took his time, boy.
Yeah.
He was like Paulie from Goodfellas. Paulie didn't move fast.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's because Paulie didn't have to move fast for anybody.
Rest in peace to Ray Liotta, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Big Paulie, too. Paul Cicero.
Yeah, man. Who did I see today that died? It's a sports guy, but he was in The Sopranos. Paul Tagliafico or some shit.
Oh, no
I
kidding.
can't remember his name. He was a football player, and then he had a role in Sopranos. But
there's a lot of Sopranos actors that just like bumped off, man. Just boom, boom.
Yeah, and it seems like in a short amount of time, too.
Right.
So we were talking before we came back on the air about how weird shit is getting in the world as far as technology is going.
Oh, you mean like the AIs and things?
The AIs and things.
We just had that story last week about the Google engineer who claims that the AI that they're working on, one of many, has become sentient. It has feelings.
Right.
This week, a story comes out that he actually was asked by the computer to intervene on his behalf.
Yeah. So,
and then we got this one right here where this AI develops a secret language that the researchers who work with the AI and who built it, they flat out don't understand it.
Right. So artificial intelligence is already capable of doing things humans don't really understand. For instance, a team of Google researchers could now be in hot water due to the emergence of a supposedly sentient artificial intelligence. That's what we were talking about last week.
Called LAMDA.
Yeah, Lambda.
Lambda. Is it Lambda? Is it a tri-lam?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's the very same AI which compelled a Google engineer to risk his job to ensure its autonomy just a few weeks ago.
Right. So now they're saying, obviously AI is now improving at incredible speeds. So now there's several AI products that are able to convert practically any text into an array of images, yada, yada, yada. So basically, this is already resulting in new languages springing up, AI-developed languages that
we don't understand.
We don't know what the fuck they're saying.
We don't get it.
So, shit is getting weird, man.
Have you seen there's an AI out there, and we'll have to Google it in between segments, but you type in a genre, and then you type in like an artist. So, for instance, you type in like Imagine Dragons and pop music. Mm-hmm. And just on those two, it will mix a song for you.
Yeah, like an AI-created song.
Yeah, it's an AI-generated song.
Yeah, I've heard of those things.
It is cool, dude.
Well, it's made me think, like, fuck, man, like, am I going to be able to make a living as a musician in 10 years, 20 years?
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like,
maybe not.
With AI, like, what's that going to mean for people?
I don't know. So I went in the other day and grabbed an AI art generator, and I typed in the old 77 and select different things, and I made art that was just generated for us on specific things.
That's pretty dope.
It was cool.
Was any of it good?
I've got it all right here. Let me see if I can't pull it up. See if we can't look at some of it.
Oh, man.
It was. I thought it was pretty cool, dude.
These are the kind of cutting edge things that we rely on you for, Scotty. You're always on the cutting edge of things.
I'm trying. I try. I don't know if I'll be able to show these just quite. I figured it out. Hold on just a minute here.
For being an old fucker, you are on the cutting edge of technology.
I like to think I am, but you're right, dude. I'm an old fucker.
Well,
100%.
I'm just saying that because I'm coming to the realization that I'm kind of an old fucker now.
So I've got 19 photos. So in order to get them to be visible where we need them, I have to upload them to the web. So I've done that.
Oh, okay.
These are in different styles, so you'll have to bear with me.
Yeah, no, it's okay, buddy.
I do believe, when I say styles, I'm saying stuff like steampunk. I believe this one is the steampunk old 77. You can kind of see it up here in the whatever it is above.
Is that supposed to say old 77
yeah,
there on the top right?
Yeah, so the old 77 is like the theme pretty much of all of these.
Okay, keep going.
You should be able to see some.
Keep going.
I've got this one here.
Okay.
And it'll tell you like I think that's so the prompt here is the old 77, and this is what the AI generated on that prompt alone.
Wow. Keep going. I want to see more.
I thought that one was cool.
Looks like a fucking like a monster truck.
Right.
Is that what you see?
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that one was pretty cool too. It looks like an album or something.
Yeah.
Or something from Japan.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I thought we could do something with these.
Okay, so I see like a backwards 77.
Right? See, so you do see the 77 in some of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, there it is. You can even see our logo a little bit.
Interesting.
I thought that was cool too.
That one's cool, man.
That's like my girlfriend from the 1980s like sticker book, right?
Yeah.
When we were 5.
Yeah?
Scratch and sniff.
I remember those.
Smells like coffee. No, it didn't.
This one reminds me of like a Salvador Dali.
Kind of, yeah. I thought these would be good like albums or album titles or something.
Okay, so I definitely see an old and a 77 on
and
this
we
one.
went to wombo.art to get these, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Thought that one was neat.
I don't know what.
Very Star Warsy.
Yeah.
Right?
Man. That one's pretty dope,
Speaking of
too.
Star Warsy.
Yeah,
right?
man.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like a flying ship, right?
Yeah, I kind of see that. Yeah.
The only thing I wish that it was clearer that like I wish the old 77 was on there clear. Like,
I could totally like put these together and then brand it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the and the 7s here too.
Yeah. Ooh, that one's interesting.
Minimal.
Yeah, that's very boring.
Very minimal.
That one's very boring. Wow.
We got a 9, a 3, and whole sorts of shit up in that one.
So I wonder what would happen if like...
Ooh, that one's cool.
What would happen if you went back into the program and like typed in the old 76? Like how much different would the artwork be?
How much different would it be?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm just wondering like how much does what you input actually affect
I'm sure
what
it does
the output
to
is?
a degree.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I noticed there's there we go. All right, we're done with it.
There's your address.
There's good point. There's my wife getting shit mailed to the house, and I'm like, hey, you got this to the house.
Dude, I get it. I have so many photos. I'm so bad about deleting photos on my phone when, like I literally would take a photo just simply for the purpose of texting it to my wife or somebody else.
Oh, right.
We were talking today, man. It sucks because I can't send like videos and shit to you because you have an Android.
Yeah.
And it never goes through. I hate that. And I always wondered what that was. I was like, man, does my phone fuck it up? And then today my wife is explaining to me, like, cause she'll be like in group text with people, and if there's somebody in the group text with an Android, she can't send
She can't send stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
man,
what I always find weird on my side is like you and Maddie especially. Like I'll send something and it's like Dave laughs at this.
Yeah.
Matt hearts this, and I'm like, I can't do shit with that. What are you guys doing?
Do you know how we do that?
Yeah, because you have the option to do it.
Yeah, you just click on the text bubble and then
I don't have that.
Yeah,
I don't have that in Android.
You poor fucking bastard.
Oh, so it looks like our Wombo Dream, whatever now is an AI that you can install. So here's the friendly beast. Wow. Here's the different whatever they are.
Whatever they are.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that one.
I don't know if you want to call it a filter.
That's like some Japanese artwork.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, give that a check.
Yeah,
that's
man.
pretty neat.
That's pretty
I think
dope.
that's some cool shit.
Hey man, I got a pretty funny video that we should watch right now.
All right. Let's go check this one out.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
This is some Aussie.
Oh, I know what this is.
Give me an Australian accent, Scotty.
So we're going down under here, right? Gonna drink some Australian beer.
Now this is why you
check out this crocodile over here.
This is why you need to have video when you watch us or listen to us.
Oh, you definitely need.
All right, here we go.
Just to be fair, my Australian's not that good.
That's okay, buddy. Okay. It's way better than mine. Okay, so here we go. This is an encounter that an Aussie had with a crocodile.
Just at a random barbecue.
Yep.
Look at the size of that sumbitch.
Okay.
Hold my beer.
The crocodile's just sitting there chilling.
Oh my God, you hear that?
That was loud.
Look at that.
Dude's dog's going crazy.
So, anyway, yeah, so,
Anyone get that on video?
Fuck out of here, man.
You could tell this guy's done that a few times.
He had never done that before, right?
This was not his first time, man.
I watched this video the other day, man. It was a guy doing a rescue in Tallahassee, Florida, I think it was.
Yeah.
And they got this gator hogtied, and they went to throw him in the back. And this, oh my God. And this gator reared his head back and headbutted the dude, man. Knocked him cold.
The gator
headbutted this guy, man.
Damn,
right in his fucking grill.
man.
He dropped him. But you could tell they had this gator all hog-tied up, and that's all it could do.
Seems like every summer, or just, every few months or so, you hear about some poor bastard getting eaten by an alligator.
Do they still eat people?
Yeah,
in
man.
Florida?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm assuming you're going to have one or two, but is it a noticeable thing?
I'm pretty sure the last time I was wasn't there a kid that got eaten by a crocodile like on the Disney?
See, that's the one I was going to. The one I remember, it was some Disney vacation. Yeah, it was in Kissimmee, St. Cloud.
That happened like right before I went down.
Yeah,
there.
and it was a little kid. It was like a 3-year. Yeah, 3 month to 3 year. It wasn't.
I think it was like a 3-year-old kid.
It was like a toddler. It wasn't very old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it became gator snack.
Sucks, man.
Man, right?
Be a hell of a way to go. I saw.
You don't even remember your life.
Right, exactly. It's all a blur, man.
Well, it's not even that.
What's your earliest memory?
I remember I was 3 in a refrigerator box with my mom, and we were singing like it was Daisy. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the song? Have you ever heard the song? Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true.
I don't think so.
I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
Nope.
I can't afford a carriage, I can't afford a marriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Da-da!
That's one of your...
So, yeah, that's what I remember, me and my mom singing that.
I think my earliest memory is of... when I was very little, we lived in Florida for a while. Mm-hmm. We had an indoor pool. Mm. And
damn, you were rich. You never told me that.
I don't know how we pulled that off. Honestly, that was when my parents were still together.
Your dad's in radio, right?
Yeah.
So there's no way you pulled that off legally.
He was slinging dope for sure. But I remember,
Your grandpa came down, farted it out. Really, like he tripped, his toenail dug the whole indoor pool.
Yeah, that's
sneezed, and his leftover sneasel came down over the top and made the house.
Yeah, man.
This is like how God's body parts make the world,
I remember floating in that water and with my eyes open, and one of my parents would come and grab me out of the water. Yeah. Mm. It's very what's the word I'm looking for here? Very ethereal.
Ethereal, out of body almost
type feeling.
They say that those. Have you ever seen those flotation tanks? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you mean like the isolation tanks?
Yeah, like an isolation flotation tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say you can do that in those. You can get that out of body experience in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you take some edibles beforehand.
Well, of course. I mean,
That's one of Joe Rogan's favorite things to do. That's one of Rogan's favorite things to do is take edibles and go into the isolation tank.
And then go into the isolation tank?
Yeah, he loves it. Yeah.
Why edibles?
Well, because edibles... Well, you and I have talked about this. You and I are not huge fans of edibles.
I am not a huge fan of edibles. I don't like the way they make me feel.
Yeah, the science is that it's a completely different chemical that interacts with your body.
It's a different way your body absorbs it, right?
Well, but it's also it's actually literally a different version of THC that gets absorbed through your stomach than what gets absorbed
through your lungs.
Through your lungs, and so it's literally different than when you smoke it. And my experience with edibles is they just make me want to not fucking move, and it's not a pleasant feeling.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, and I'll be honest with our listeners. When I get that way, if I decide to indulge and get a little lifted, I want to fuck.
Yeah, it's good for that.
I am down to pound, let me tell you.
It's great for that.
And never had a problem.
There are so many fake products like on Pornhub and shit
oh my God.
That claim to, be aphrodisiacs.
Right.
I'm telling you right now, folks, weed is the best one.
It's the best one I've ever found. If you've not had, I feel like off of Half Baked.
Yeah.
What's his name? Jon Stewart. You ever seen a whatever it was, like a hurricane? You ever seen a hurricane on weed?
Yeah. Right.
You ever have sex? You ever have sex on weed?
Yeah. There's so
many just like that.
There's so many things that I would like to include in this conversation that I'm choosing.
Oh
to
no,
omit.
don't. I can too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I can too. But like the elevation and the heightened senses and. Just telling you.
Your sense of touch is heightened.
Right. If you don't have a problem with the herbals, then go for it. Give it a try. Give it a try.
Give it a try.
100% you'll enjoy it.
You and your...
Thank your buddies here at the Old 77.
That's
Ding,
right.
ding.
Leave us a message. Call us. Let us know that we improved your sex life. You're welcome.
Okay, A, you're welcome. And B... Yeah, that was so loud.
Damn.
R.I.P. headphone users.
Scotty's got buttons tonight,
Sorry,
folks.
man.
Scotty's got, of course, it's a new week on the Old 77. So Scotty has new toys. 16, 14?
There's 15 buttons on this thing. That's an upgrade from what? 6?
6. Yeah, I got 6 over here.
Yep.
Lowly old me, I got 6.
You only have 6.
I know.
You got 10 pages of 6.
That's okay. I can barely handle like 2 buttons, so that's okay. This is okay.
Oh man, I got so many I got the cartoon too, but oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Right?
That's that's what should play.
Hold on, man. Let's burn rubber.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. What's this?
You might have some of the same ones. Oh, I don't. That's in the open, right? So, all right.
I think so.
You want to hear a story on that sound effect? True story.
I already know the story.
Yeah,
but tell the listeners.
True story. I was in between jobs at the time, and I needed to make commercials because that's what I do. I make commercials.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any kind of sound effects or anything. I lost everything. I had no working parts. So I was building like a sound effects library from scratch. And I found an old bong and just, I didn't have anything for it, but I loaded it up and I made a commercial about a dude who was high.
Yeah.
Like I made so many stupid commercials back in the day.
Yeah.
Like one of them was
Are these commercials that never went out to the world?
No, so in our very first episode, oh no, they went out.
Oh, okay.
I did another podcast at the time called Scott Uncensored. I was on SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. Can't find it anywhere now. I don't know, maybe one day we put it out again. I did 100 episodes of it.
I remember that.
But yeah, I did that for a while, and I made commercials just like our show here for that, but they were for fictitious companies. And I based them all out of my little itty-bitty town in Fillmore.
Yeah?
Yeah, they were all, 109th Street and Martin Luther King. Well, there's, half acre, and that's Fillmore. There's no 109th Street, next to the bridge or down by the pier or wherever.
Yeah. You just had to create, man.
I did, man.
Yeah.
I was losing my skills. And I'm a radio guy. If you don't keep that up, that's a perishable skill,
Sure.
So you got to keep creating, or you just eventually will lose it.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, what I do now, it seemed to work. They liked it.
You get to do a lot of commercials.
I do a ton of commercials. I don't really do a lot creatively. I do creative here.
Yeah.
And honestly, what we do here is going to translate into work eventually.
Absolutely, it all crosses over, man.
Yeah, it will.
It all crosses over,
What we do here will cross over into the collegiate world because we're pretty good at doing this whole video thing that we got going on up here.
Absolutely.
Personally think we're doing it better than some of the major schools.
I agree. I agree.
Just saying.
But what do we know, Scotty?
No, I mean, if they need it done, they come to us anyway. So we're their guys, man. We're their guys.
Yeah, baby. Hey, have you seen this video of this UFO?
What do you got? Oh, we got another UFO?
I got a UFO.
Dude.
Before I show it to you, I'll read you a little bit about it.
All right.
An alien researcher claims that he is living in a UFO hotspot and has been abducted at least 60 times.
60?
Yada, 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 yada. He was, yada, yada, yada.
Got a thing for probing?
Yeah, there's some pictures that he drew. Okay, well, fuck it. Let me just show you the video.
All right, yeah, let's see that
because they're calling it a flying dolphin.
What?
Yeah, it looks like a fucking dolphin, man. You tell me. Here we go.
It looks like a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it was a bug, they wouldn't be able to keep it.
But no, what I'm getting at, it's like a giant bug, though.
Well, it looks like a dolphin to me because it looks like I can see a dorsal fin and like a fin on the side, whatever the side fin is called.
Did you ever watch that show on the Sci-Fi Channel called Lex?
No, because I was never like a big sci-fi person.
It's fucking weird, man. But
Yeah?
It was all about flying insects. Like, these people were in space because they harvested flying insects.
Interesting.
Going to the bathroom was the weird one because you would sit down on this thing that would go up your butt and it would like eat the poop out of your butt because the ship was alive.
Jesus.
And
man.
I remember one of the guys was like, you get used to it after a while. You kind of miss it.
You know, I do kind of wish I had a bidet.
A bidet.
Yeah, man. Now they make them where like you can. Well, you don't.
I don't do the bidet, man.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just
to clean your ass out better.
You know. I like walking around with a raw ass like God intended,
right?
You know,
yeah, okay.
With the whole toilet paper and wiping a million times. I don't know. I don't like the bidet. I don't like.
Have you ever?
I don't like. Yeah, I have.
You've experienced it.
You ever done the 3 seashells? Yeah.
No, don't even know what that is. What is that?
No, it's off of a movie. We were talking about that today.
Oh, okay.
So Demolition Man.
Yeah.
In the future, they had the 3 seashells. So that's where that came from.
Okay.
Rob Schneider's like, you guys don't even know how to do the 3 seashells.
Yeah. So what is it about the bidet that you don't like?
I don't like the feeling afterwards.
The sensation?
Nope. I just don't like the after feeling. I don't like my cheeks to slide and glide afterwards.
Well, don't you still wipe afterwards so your butt's dry?
Yeah, but still, I'm a little too clean now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You like?
You ever wipe your butt with aloe?
Never have, buddy.
No,
never have.
You ever have like aloe on the toilet paper?
Never have.
And you just glide afterwards?
No. Why do you put aloe on the toilet paper,
well,
man?
you know, like maybe your butthole's puckered or something. I don't know.
Maybe
back in the day, you could get aloe toilet paper.
Maybe you got a sunburn on your ass.
Oh well,
your asshole.
You know, you got that chef's kiss on your patooter.
When you lay out, you have like you just spread your cheeks wide open.
Well,
when you lay out
I got
to
the
get a tan.
speculum out so I can get it fully tanned. Let me tell you. Oh God, I'm glad we don't have children that listen to us.
I know, right? Fuck. Well,
no, man, no. But fuck, what were we even talking about?
I don't know.
Laying outside. Yeah, the bidet. I don't like the way it makes me feel afterwards.
So you have experienced a bidet before?
I have.
I have not.
I have.
But I like the idea of
Plus,
it.
the water that I had in mine was super cold, and I didn't care for it. It was like like that Poseidon's kiss when you sit down and you drop a turd, and it's got a little too much weight to it, and that water comes back up and just kisses your butthole.
Yeah, but you're not expecting it. Then
No,
you know, with a bidet, you're expecting it.
Well, exactly. But if it's freezing fucking cold on that thing, man.
My ex-girlfriend had a friend who, when they were building the house, they made a mistake with the plumbing, and the water that went into the toilet was like scorching hot.
Oh, no shit.
And when you would sit above the toilet, you would get this nice warm sensation on your asshole. It was like the greatest. It was the greatest toilet to take a shit in of all time. It was great.
You had like a facial for your ass.
Yeah, man. It was like a cleansing. Yeah, it was like detox. It was great.
Official.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of like the name.
I feel like
an ass facial, an ashel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, boy, that's a tough one to come up with. Yeah, a butchel.
A butchel.
I don't know, man. God.
Oh man. So yeah, that's interesting. You can't rock those for long. That'll eat a toilet up. So today, anyway, back to our Hermann story. So we were down. The train came late. It was about an hour late.
Right.
They had the mercantile place open, the museum
down by the train station.
Yeah, we went into that. I'd never been into that. Mm-hmm. That is super cool down in there, man.
Right? Yeah, most people.
I highly recommend going to do that if you're in Jeff City.
Yeah. So you got to see some art and whatnot.
Yeah. No, well, it's like pioneer stuff. Mm-hmm. They had. Like basically it showed what the pioneers at the time used, spices that you could grow here. One of the guy behind the counter was super knowledgeable.
Yeah.
You could tell the moment our group walked in, there was 10 of us.
Yeah.
That dude perked up and he was on, man.
He was excited.
Right?
Yeah.
He probably doesn't get people like that all the time.
Right.
But they had like furs laid out. They had jars. They had antiques and like collectibles, things that are unique to Jeff City and in Jeff City. He also brought up a fact, and then later it was confirmed by someone else, about the cholera pit that they found down along the river.
I don't think I know about that.
Excuse me. So do you know, from what we heard from another friend, the Circle... it's right by the Capitol, the Circle garage that you can go in.
Yeah,
When they built that, underneath it, they found a cholera pit that was full of people who had died on the river, basically, because the river was a hot port at that time.
Right.
And I guess boats would pull up with people infected with cholera, and they would die, and they wouldn't know what to do with them, so they would just dump them in this big pit.
Jesus.
Right? You had to do that. You had to kind of to keep the outbreak at bay, before you had any kind of antibiotics or anything.
Yeah.
And that was another thing. There was a surgeon's kit there. Like all it basically consisted of was a saw and like some twine to make a tourniquet, a saw, and pretty much liquor of whatever was there at the time.
Jesus, man.
Because, again, and leeches. There was leeches.
Can you imagine?
You got ghosts in the blood, Dave. Why don't you go do some cocaine?
We've come a long way, haven't we?
Right? No kidding.
But we still have a long way to go.
Oh, my God, yes.
But the future of medicine is not going to be like, I don't necessarily think we'll ever find like a true cure for cancer. But
I think we will.
Well, what we'll be able to do, and what we can already basically do, is weed it out genetically with CRISPR.
I don't think it'll be that. So what happens if one day you lose an arm, and because of cancer in your great-great-grandkids or whatever, because if you think about the definition of cancer, it's cells run rampant, right?
Right.
Your cells just keep replenishing themselves, but cancer cells, they come back weird.
Yeah, right.
Right?
It's like a
something
mutation.
happens. Something mutates. They don't come back normal.
Right.
And then they make weird ones. And then they just get weirder and
Then it
weirder until it just
self-replicates.
destroys itself.
Yeah.
If that somehow was maintained and we were able to create order out of that chaos, you could lose an arm, and with cancer, quote unquote, if it was controlled and maintained and properly done, you could regrow your arm.
Yeah.
Because all it is cells keep going,
Right.
And now all of a sudden we need to change it to tweak it to your arm. Boom.
Yeah.
I think if we come at medicine from a different perspective and a different point of view, with more advanced knowledge and technology, you will be amazed at what we can do in the future.
Yeah.
I just read a story the other day where they have already eliminated the aging process in rats and mice.
Mm-hmm.
The next steps were to try human trials.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going to try with an older person and try and de-age them to a certain point.
Yeah.
Now listen to that, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that messed up? All of a sudden there's an 80-year-old man who's walking around and boning chicks like a 22-year-old man.
What's the Brad Pitt movie about the guy that ages in reverse?
Fuck, what was that movie?
Oh, no, I can't fucking remember what it's
Hottie
called.
McHotterson, aging in reverse.
Yeah.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
There we
Thank
go.
you very much. You just had to say the other thing first so that you could
Apparently.
remember the Benjamin Button part.
It just came to me.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so I mean, you got things like that on the horizon now. Fuck, dude, that's an exciting thing.
Do you think that in our lifetimes we might actually live to see some form of immortality?
I think at the end of our life we will.
Yeah.
Well, yes and no. I think we will see the beginnings of it.
Yeah.
I don't think we will live to see any of it come to play. I do think that if it does come, it will come to the uber wealthy.
Sure.
It will not come to you and I.
I agree.
You and I.
Just like space travel.
If it does come to a point where we are able to, say, like 3D print a body, and then, now with quantum computing, we could potentially upload a conscience. To that body.
Yeah. But here's the thing for me.
That's weird in itself.
Here's the thing that I don't understand about that whole idea is like, I understand that like our computing power is going to be so strong that we can build machines that are as smart as a human brain, but how exactly
complex as a human brain?
Yeah. So how do you? But the thing for me is like, even if the technology reaches that point, is like, how are you actually going to go about the process of like transferring a person's
that's just
consciousness
I don't know
into something else?
And if they do that, like, are you still in your body?
Right. How does that work?
Or are you that person now?
I don't think we know enough about consciousness to
we're
at this
getting
point
there,
to
though.
have an answer.
But we're getting there, though.
We are, but at the same time, like, that's the greatest mystery.
But you know what? It's just like on Star Trek. Everyone wants to be beamed up. But if you think about it, all beaming up is doing is destroying your body as it is, just ripping all the molecules apart and keeping a pattern of that.
Yeah.
And then shipping it across wherever and rebuilding that body. So every time they beam in Star Trek, they're new people.
I guess so,
right?
man.
So it's like, well, the old Kirk died on that planet and the new Kirk is right here.
Yeah, it's just so fucking weird.
And so, like, if that comes to be, because they're talking about doing that now, we're able to, quote unquote, beam molecules of light now.
Yeah, we've done that with very small.
Couple years now.
Yeah,
actually,
we've done that with very small items,
Right.
from what I've read.
And if that happens, imagine what we could do with food. We could make replicators.
Yeah,
We
there's
could replicate food out of nothing.
supposedly, we're getting very close to the age where when we buy meat at a grocery store, it's going to be lab-made meat.
So our friend Guthrie, who's a vegan,
Right.
mind you, the biggest vegan I've ever seen in my life, like 6 foot,
He's a big dude.
109. 6 foot, 109. That sounds about right.
No, he's
like 6 foot.
6'4" at least, I would say.
I was going to say 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, but probably. I don't know if he's that tall.
I don't know if he's that tall, but he feels like he's that tall.
Yeah, in addition to being tall, he's a stocky dude.
He's
too.
a stocky dude.
Yeah, not fat. I'm not saying fat.
Well, he's a fatty because he likes food, but he's a vegan.
Yeah, I don't know.
He won't eat with a face.
Yeah, right. Anything that has a face.
Anything that has a face.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I have no idea where I was going with that. But what were you talking about?
I don't know. I can't remember,
You're
dude.
talking about food and vegan foods. Lab-grown food.
Lab-grown meat,
Anyway,
yeah.
he's vegan.
Right.
He went vegan because of the whole, he watched some documentary, right?
Yeah.
And it made him and his girl vegan because they felt empathy for animals.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys that's like, you know what? I'd have no problem
With
ripping
lab-grown
into
meat?
lab-grown meat.
Yeah.
So if you can get the vegans on board with lab-grown meat,
Yeah.
I think we got something, man.
Yeah.
Because eventually the beef on this planet will be too expensive for people to buy it.
Yeah.
It's going up every year. What is it now? It's like $10 for a couple of, a T-bone or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, even more than that, dude.
I'm sure it is.
Even more than that. You paid close to 20 for
That was back in my day.
for a T-bone, man.
Right.
Go
Go get a T-bone at Hy-Vee or something.
You got to find the good deals on that shit, man.
It's probably way more than that now, to be honest. But still, eventually it's just going to be so damn expensive. We're all going to have to eat insects.
Lots of cockroaches, dude.
Lots of cockroaches.
Lots of cockroaches. Mushrooms, man. Mushrooms aren't going anywhere.
Nah, we'll probably be eating a lot of those
Yeah,
too. I mean, you
absolutely.
see a lot of those coming out of Philly.
I had some mushrooms, some chicken of the woods, and I waited too long to cook them, and I had to dump them out, and I felt bad. And so in the past, when I do that, I'm going to start freezing that shit.
Can you freeze those?
Yeah, you can freeze them. They'll last for a long time. You can do the same with morels, too.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you can freeze it, man.
Dude, we need to go to the Morel Festival up in Fulton.
Next year, because it's too late this year.
We say this. We've
Every
literally
year.
said this for the past 5 years.
Yeah,
We
I
need
know.
to go do that.
Yeah, next year, man.
Oh, man, that's our year.
I dig this bump music, man.
You right?
This is like
Crazy cats.
This is like some late '60s fucking Woodstock shit.
Oh, you crazy cats and kittens.
Some Arlo Guthrie type shit.
Oh, so big ups to our patreon.com/the old 77 podcast clubhouse members.
That's
What's
right.
going on?
I'm just gonna run them out in random order
Do it,
again.
Dave. Do it.
Dub IZ.
Yes,
Jamie Rector, In the Groove Records. Our good buddy Ben Connolly.
Boom. That's one.
Biscuit Strength.
Yes,
I'm putting him in the middle.
Don't forget
this
about
time.
Biscuit.
Yeah, I'm putting
Sorry,
him in the middle
Bis.
this time. Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Yes.
And our good buddy JT at the Paranormal Son.
All the way down in Auckland, New Zealand.
That's right,
What's
man.
up, man?
We love you guys.
And we're going to take a break because
Yes, we are.
I got to go to the bathroom. I've been in Hermann all day.
We're gonna cool it down right after this.
Bitches. I got you, bro.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Pulling it down.
Come
with
on.
The old 77.
Yeah,
Come on.
we're back.
Yeah.
Playing the oldies tonight on the old
Playing
77. Oldies but goodies.
They're the oldies but the goodies here on the old 77.
Yeah, man. We were talking off the air.
We
Scott
got
thought.
such a close-up of you right here.
Oh well, you're welcome,
I know,
folks.
I realized Dave... Ooh.
Hey, hello.
Hey, what's going on? Didn't realize Dave had that much hair.
So,
Kenny G-esque.
Wait, what were we talking about up here?
I don't know. What were we talking
Forgot it. Summer. Scotty thought that today was the first day of summer.
Oh, that's right.
We are recording on Wednesday, the 22nd.
This is the 22nd.
So I had to inform Scott that no, yesterday was in fact the first full.
I was thinking it was today or tomorrow.
Today might be like the first full day of summer.
There you go.
Maybe. Possibly. I don't know.
Hell, I don't know.
But I'm pretty sure that the solstice was yesterday.
Man, now what is the solstice? So from now on, days are going to start getting shorter.
Correct. That's when the sun is at its farthest distance from
zenith,
the earth.
Right? Yeah, and then it moves, and we're in a complete different. And then for the what is it? It's a different one though for fall and spring.
So the days are shortest.
They're equinoxes, right?
Yes, that's when the daylight is equal to so it's 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of dark. And then obviously the winter solstice is the shortest.
And they start getting longer and shorter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
After each of those solstices. So yeah.
I never remembered all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's really a shame too, because there's a whole generation that we've lost.
Yeah.
Like I remember as a kid, old people. Like I was young. And these people were probably 80 then. You know, like in 1978 to maybe 84.
Yeah.
And I used to know like several old dudes who would be like, yeah, you don't go out and do that. You wait until the full moon and then you go do that. Mm-hmm. Like, well, what are you talking about? So let me give you an example. Mm-hmm. One of the guys, he was a road commissioner. Mm-hmm. He could come in and he would wait until like a moon change or I don't know what the hell was going on. And he could take his road grader and he would go right down the middle of the road and just cut it in half and it would fold over and then they would pack that down again. And if he did that, it never washed out. Mm-hmm. But if other people did it, it always washed out. Mm-hmm. And he always did it by the lunar cycle.
Huh.
And no one ever did that by the lunar cycle except him.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah. You know, that's why everybody would request this dude to come fix the roads in the spring.
Right.
Because they stayed fixed. My grandma was that way. She wouldn't plant until certain times. She followed the farmer's almanac.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing that, man. And
we are.
And just like
I don't know how to read that.
Most people, like I am not great, but I am definitely better than most people at like finding constellations and things in the sky.
Yeah, you're pretty good at that. You're good at looking up.
Yeah,
you know?
I like to look up, man, because it's just very interesting to me. And I'm lucky in that where I live, I've got a great view of the night sky, man. Like
I do if I block a couple lights.
I was out there a couple weeks ago. There was this meteor shower, and I was out there for maybe 20 minutes. I caught probably like, I don't know, 8 or 9 shooting stars. Yeah.
Wow.
It's very, on any given night, if I sit on my back porch and look up long enough, almost always I'll see at least one.
How many are really there, though?
What?
I've sit off your back porch a couple of times. I'm just saying.
Well, you know that my one UFO sighting that I've ever had was during.
Was that a back porch set?
No,
was it there?
No, it was at my house, but it wasn't. It wasn't on my back porch. It was in the field that you see right when you pull into my driveway there. That was the Perseid meteor shower of 2016, which is generally the most active meteor shower of the year. And I saw at least 200 shooting stars that night, probably closer to 300.
Man.
And I saw this weird thing show up in the sky.
Just out of nowhere.
It was white, and it, I've told you the story. Just kind of slowly moved around and changed directions, and then it would slowly just like dim out and into nothing. So it happened once, and then it happened again, like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours later, I saw something that appeared to be the same.
That's weird, man.
That acted in the same way. And I've researched it a little bit, like, because I know, like certain times of the night you can see the International Space Station.
Right.
But I know what that looks like, and this wasn't that. Because again, this thing was like changing directions, and
that's weird.
And the space station, of course, just goes in basically a straight line.
It's kind of in an arc,
kind of like Elon Musk's satellites do, if you've ever seen those.
Which he's now saying that 5G could potentially cause those to no longer work.
Oh, really? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, he was saying that the other day.
Why? Well, you don't have to try to explain it.
I don't remember what it was. It was something. Basically, it sounds like bullshit to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like that's not my tech. This is my tech, and I want to use my tech. So,
did you see the thing? I don't know, a week or two ago.
About his daughter?
No, about him telling all the people in Tesla, like, "Yo, if you continue to work from home, We're gonna assume that you've resigned.
Yeah, that
He's really big on everybody coming into the office.
Yeah, he's totally pushing for back to work.
Yeah, what were you saying about his daughter though?
But his daughter, I guess it's his. Is it a daughter who wants to transition into a son?
No idea.
Is no longer. She's like trying to emancipate herself or get away, or she's already there, but I don't remember. She's trying to like distance herself from him and is in the process of transitioning.
How old is she?
I don't remember. That's why I'm thinking. I think she's old enough.
Yeah. How old is old enough though?
Elon Musk's daughter who wants to transition and do away with his name. I love the Googles. See, I can do this no problem.
Well, I wonder, boy, I've never known Elon Musk to...
Elon Musk's transgendered daughter has filed to cut ties with him.
Damn, man.
And to seek a name change. This was 2 days ago. And this is according to Reuters.
Yeah, that's one of those words that sounds like it should be a bad word, but
Elon
it's not.
Musk's transgender daughter has filed a request to change her name in accordance with her new gender identity, and because, quote, I no longer live with or wish to be related to my biological father in any way, shape, or form, end quote.
Damn, he must have pissed her off.
Right? They got into a fight. Something happened.
I'm assuming that kid is from a different woman than the kid that
I'm trying
the
to
kids that he's had recently.
So the former Xavier Alexander Musk, who recently turned 18. Okay, so we are legal consent age in Cali. Asked the court to change her gender recognition from male to female and to register her new name according to court documents.
Wow, man.
Her mother is Justine Wilson, who divorced Musk in 2008. And I'm glad that's got on the camera there for all to see me reading like an old man. Oh my God. So, I'm at an age where I need bifocals, and damn it, I don't want fucking bifocals.
Did that happen when you were 40?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. So what happened, dude, is I roll in.
I'm less than a month away,
I just turned 40.
Yeah.
I go in and I get my eyes checked, the glasses I'm wearing now, and the guy's like, so have you noticed your eyes like losing focus? And I go, no, none at all. I swear to God, within 2 hours of leaving that man's office, I noticed it.
Yeah.
But what it is it's up close. Like I had no problem. Like I could just, boop, 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 and read, no problem. Now it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's terrible now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it, man. I'm less than a month away.
But you don't wear glasses, though.
No, but my dad told me.
You may need readers, but I think you're good. You won't need anything.
My vision is solid as of today, but
I don't understand people like you.
But my dad, man, like he told me, I'm pretty sure he said the same thing right when he hit 40. It went downhill.
So my friend that we were talking about before, kind of a mentor of mine, Terry Tote, he always used to joke and say that the warranty runs out when you hit 40.
Right.
After 40, the warranty runs out.
Yeah.
And he's right.
Well,
you're like, oh my God, when 40 hits, shit hurts.
Yeah.
You can't drink anymore.
I'm hoping to delay some of that by
work. You won't.
Trying to get into better physical shape.
You won't. No, I mean you can't pay your way into heaven, right?
I love how optimistic you are, Scotty.
No, man, it's just not in the cards. I'm sorry.
Have you ever been a workout type dude?
God, no.
Yeah.
No.
You should try sometime.
I like to bone.
Yeah, that's a great workout.
That's my way of working out.
That's a great workout.
I just got to find somebody to keep up with me.
I generally have been one of those guys that like
humble brag. Let me just say,
if I'm doing something that's fun, where I also happen to be working out, like that's always better for me. Like doing something that I enjoy doing.
I did that. I did martial arts for a good little while.
Yeah,
so I guess I did.
Yeah.
No, I was not in good shape. This is the best shape I've ever been in my life. I'm down to the skinniest I think I've ever been. I'm at like 240, 245 I think right now.
Yeah.
At my heaviest, oh shit. At my heaviest I was probably 320, 330 at one point.
So what are you doing differently now?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, really? It's just natural fluctuation?
I've
metabolism?
So I used to drink a lot of soda back in the day when I was living with my parents. And back in Illinois, we would drink tea. I don't drink that anymore. I drink a lot of water. I think my metabolism's gone up through the roof.
As it does.
Well, I guess yes and no. Again, like I said, I'm very sexual. I like to have sex. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And my wife wasn't that way, and since turning 40, she is that way.
It's funny how that changes
Somebody
over
flipped
time.
a switch on her, and now I can't keep up.
It's funny the way that happens sometimes.
Not complaining. Not complaining at all.
I am proud to say that in that department, my wife and I are more active now than we've ever been.
Well, you guys are both working out now. You probably like boning like rabbits all the time.
Even before I started working out, though. But that's because she was so hot that I can't keep my hands off of her.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way it should be, right?
It's a good place to be. It's a good place to be, man.
Have you seen? There's this dude. Oh my God, I've seen it on. Where have I seen it? Is it Twitter, TikTok, maybe? But it's like a home video Reels. I saw it on Reels on
like
Facebook.
On the Reels
on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay.
So on the Facebook Reels. So it's this dude introducing a video, and he's like, "You guys ain't gonna believe this shit." He's like, my man here, this is his wife, and it's this lady who comes up to this hotel room, and it's like the Ring doorbell, and this guy runs up behind her, man, and he fucking rears back. Oh boy, just peels her ass. He just wham, and she goes, "Oh!" And then he comes up behind her and puts his hand over her mouth and just lays her down. And so she's like, "Ah!" And then he just cuts over to, it's the hotel room, right? The door opens and he just pulls her in by her feet, man.
He's got her, man.
It's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen.
He's figured out the formula.
Oh, but this dude just peeled her and she was in pain, and then he laid her down. Oh, I laugh at it every single time, man. I can't stop.
To me, man. You
I
send it to
can't
me.
stop. I'll have to find it here in a bit.
That reminds me of, because we all have like our favorite YouTube videos,
right?
I'm gonna pull up one of mine.
Oh,
right
you
now.
got all right.
You've seen it before, but I feel like it's time to bring, because like we bring back Farting Preacher quite a bit.
Oh, the Farting Preacher is,
and I love Farting Preacher, man.
He has surprisingly lasted a long time here. I just want to say that
it never gets old, man.
Right? I don't know how he started, but he's here. The Winnebago Man, yeah, those are good too.
That's my dude, man. Here he goes. Let me blow him up.
Here, let me give you some audio.
Yeah,
Functional bathroom, privacy. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. I don't know what the fuck the real dialogue is. What the fuck is this thing? All of the windshield, for fuck's sake. What the fuck did I say? That didn't sound for shit, did it?
No, not for shit.
Hood, we've stored something that'll really come in handy if it doesn't fall out and break my leg.
Okay, so for our listeners that don't know who the Winnebago Man is,
we're doing it live.
Let me give some background, man. So Winnebago Man is this dude that was hired by the Winnebago company
as a spokesman, right?
And then in the 80s, he like made infomercials for them. And so during the making of these infomercials, he would, fuck his take-ups, as you just heard.
You do, right?
And the film crew, like, kept all of his bad takes. And somehow it ended up, like, in the late 80s, early 90s, before the internet blew up, it ended up being this thing that people would send to one another. They would make copies of the VHS tape, and then they would send it to people. And eventually these copies would wear down. Because you know how VHS copies are. They like every time you subsequently copy something,
a copy of a copy,
it gets worse and worse and worse. And so the quality of these things, reached a point where they were complete shit. And then it ended up being a thing that they featured at that. Have you heard that found footage festival thing that they do?
Yeah. I've seen that. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I just found the.
Hold on, I'm gonna give the people some more Winnebago.
Please.
We're building a fucking industrial film, trying to give these guys everything they can get. I mean, that's it. Fuck it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. We suppose we open. Got to do it again, right now.
He's waving his arms in the air.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit. Tony, do me a favor, will you please?
Will you do me a kindness?
Will you do me a kindness?
Yeah. I think I'm going to be walking in and out if you're going to fuck up and I got to come back.
I don't make any difference to me at this juncture.
Have you ever heard anybody use that phrase? Will you do me a kindness? Will you do me a kindness?
I've heard him use it several times, and I've also heard him just berate poor Tony.
This video became so famous, like in the underground comedy scene, that there are several movies that use that line, "Will you do me a kindness?"
Will you do me a kindness?
Which is in direct reference to this video.
Will you do me a kindness, please?
Yeah, man, it's one of my... And so my other favorite quote from the Winnebago Man is, "I don't want any bullshit from anybody today, okay? And that includes me."
Yeah, I saw that one too.
And then my other one is, "My brain is just a piece of shit today." What do you got, man? You got some funny shit pulled up over there?
I've got this over on TikTok. I got that video of that dude slapping his wife on the ass, man. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Let's see it. They got the fatality at the end.
Let me see. Here we go.
So this is his girlfriend, I'm assuming?
It's his wife.
One more time.
Let me see if I can't find him dragging her up in there.
I was going to say, I wish I could see him dragging her in too, man.
It's funny as shit, dude.
It's great. She likes it.
Oh, yeah. She was...
She definitely likes it.
She was, I think, yelling at him at the point there. But
that right there is reason enough.
The smile was on the face.
I was going to say, man, that right there is reason enough to get one of those Ring doorbell things. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God, man. He fucking beat the hell out of that chick's ass.
Everything's on video now, man.
Oh, just about, right?
Everything's on video.
Yeah, I think that's become like a thing now, too. People slapping their wives and then, like, laying them down.
Don't slam the fucking door.
Oh, God, he hates that dude so bad.
No more.
He just sits there.
Right. I've got to give a clue here now.
Here it is.
I don't want any more bullshit anytime during the day from anyone. That includes me.
That includes me.
It's going to be very hot. It's going to be very uncomfortable for everybody. Want anybody yelling? We get anybody yelling around here anymore today, and then the shit is going to hit the fan.
And they fit the diverse needs of a very big fern, and they fit the needs of a very diverse buyer segment. Why can't I remember? I wrote this stuff. Why can't I remember it?
Why don't I say it fucking right?
What does the goddamn line say, Tony? What is the goddamn line?
Damn it, Tony.
What the line is.
God damn it, Tony.
I can't even read the fucking VO straight.
What the fuck was that?
We got flies all over the fucking place.
The flies, yeah.
Get out of here, you fucking flies. There's a fly over the headlight, Tony. We got flies coming for us. Fuck out of here. We got 3 flies, 5 flies.
5 flies.
And if you will, make sure, we don't have that fly on the left side on the passenger side.
Yes, of course not.
We don't have that.
This guy totally reminds me of somebody that we work with.
No, I have no idea who you're talking about. No, not at all.
An on-air guy.
Oh,
I think I've told you this before, though.
Oh, yeah.
You do know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
That guy.
I'm still trying to find the original video of that, man.
So you can find it. Okay, I'll give it some more Winnebago.
No, go ahead.
Make sure we don't have any flies here.
Man, that dude caps her right in the ass, too.
God, I've reached the point of the night where my back of my fucking head hurts from laughing. It's been a successful show.
It's always a successful show when we hurt afterwards, man.
It's a great feeling.
I've been laughing so damn hard.
All my other muscles hurt right now. My fucking head,
Well, you've been working out lately, dude. Your muscles are gonna fucking die one day.
Yeah.
Jeez. God, I can't.
Oh wait, that was my favorite one. Let me go back. Here's my favorite one.
Give me a towel for just a minute. Damn jackass.
Not this one. This one right here. I think. Here we go.
I got to read it again because my mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
God, I can't.
I said it wrong. My mind is just a piece of shit this morning.
My mind is a piece of shit this morning.
That's funnier than my brain is a piece of shit.
Oh, my God.
Like I've said before, that man to me is the Shakespeare of profanity.
The Shakespeare of profanity.
Dude, college textbooks will be written about that, man.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't find that, dude. So we're just going to have to...
I'm sad.
Have to abort.
We'll save it for next week,
right?
I suppose.
Oh my God, but it is hilarious, though.
Moment of silence for Winnebago Man.
Is he no longer with us?
No, he's still alive, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, what? Get out of here, man. Yes.
We were going to talk about... well, fuck, dude. Look at this goat. Look at this fucking goat.
Give us some context on this.
This baby goat was born with 19-inch ears in Pakistan, man.
Dumbo was born in goat form.
Look at this thing, man. Look at that.
I see it. You know they're going to eat it.
It's got to be like some kind of genetic mutation, right?
Dumbo.
Dumbo, right on cue, Scotty.
You know they're going to eat that.
Yeah. Do they always eat goats?
In Pakistan?
Yeah.
I think they eat goats or they have sex with them, yes.
Well, sometimes don't they just extract milk from their teats?
That's Dave, the very sexual. Dave Jordan.
Right? Don't they make cheese sometimes?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah,
I'm sure
before
they
have sex with them?
What, mate?
Because I'm not making cheese. I'm not eating cheese if it was made after the sex.
That's a very good question, dude. I don't know about that. After the human sex, is the goat milk like...
I need a fucking thing on the packaging that says that this cheese is pre-sex. This is pre-sex cheese, man.
Pre-Pakistani sex cheese. Seriously though, they'll probably eat it.
That poor goat.
That poor goat. Yeah. To be an animal in any country, hell no.
I wonder what the world record is for longest goat ears. So I was talking with one of my students today about the Guinness Book World Record for the fastest rapper.
Yeah.
At one time it was Twista.
Yeah.
Do you know Twista?
Yeah.
But
he's a mister.
But I learned, again, Twista is fast as fuck. But I learned tonight, because I looked it up again.
Right.
Eminem is now the record
Yeah, I
holder.
heard M was the fastest.
Well, he's got that song Rap God, where he raps very fast.
Yeah.
And then there's some other song that I heard tonight on Spotify, and it's like a guest. He's a guest on somebody else's record. I can't remember it, but it's the one that's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
That's cool, man.
And it was very, very, very fast.
Yeah. I heard that Lynn, Missouri was in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the
most
longest...
meth labs?
Well, maybe multiple additions into the records.
Yeah.
For having the longest main street.
Well, it's a long fucking main street.
The whole fucking street is
the whole town.
Yeah, the whole town is Main Street.
Yeah. But you would think that...
I don't know. I'd heard that here a while back.
I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be cool if it was true, but God, you would think there was... I mean, of all the towns in the United States...
Well, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe at one time.
Yeah.
I could see that happening at one time.
I don't know, man. You ever hung out in Lynn before?
I've been through Lynn.
Yeah.
I go to their Casey's every now and then.
Yeah. My buddy Adam used to work at that Casey's.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to play Frisbee golf out there all the time.
Yeah. I was gonna. Is Lynn anything outside? Like, is there a side streets in Lynn?
Not that have much.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's all on that main drag,
The
right?
main thing that Lynn has is Lynn State, the technical college. Yeah.
Well, it's Missouri State now, right? Missouri State Technical College?
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Missouri,
I think it's just
Missouri Tech.
I think
Motech.
I think it might just be called State Technical College
State
now.
Technical now.
Yeah,
I can
think
see
so.
that.
I don't know. But I'll tell you this much, man. When my kids reach that age where they're trying to figure out what the fuck they want to do when they grow up,
I think
would be a place that I would send them to.
I was going to say, I think we're going to push our kids to, if they don't want to go on to college.
Yeah.
That's your option.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's a good one.
I mean, you're always gonna need dudes who can fill the refrigeration, and service your refrigerating units,
fix the plumbing,
yeah. Until shit like that changes.
Do the electrical.
Those are jobs that'll always be in demand.
Until robots do
right?
them.
Until robots do them.
Yeah. God damn.
Which apparently, according to the whole Google story now, they know that they're doing them.
It's on its way.
They feel that they're doing them.
It's on its way, man.
Yeah.
How do you think this whole thing ends, man? Do you think we merge with technology at some point?
Oh, I think at some point, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think your cell phone... There was some movie that was here a while back, but I think it was spot on. Like, there's a coil that they would, implant into their palms when they were born, and it would grow with them, right? And you could use that as your phone. That was everything, but it also tracked you.
Yeah.
And it was tech that was built into you.
Just like these are, basically.
Right? I have a friend that I work with who gets a chip implanted in his arm every now and then so he can go through and do things voluntarily, so he can go through and do things.
What do you mean?
He uses that chip like your phone, like you'd go and you'd pay like your NFT, you'd pay your phone and stuff. He uses that to pay things with.
For reals?
For reals.
Damn, I didn't know that was a thing already.
He's doing that.
I knew that was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're all going to have chips, man.
Oh, I mean, you already have one.
Pretty much.
It's in your phone.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you're never without it.
You ever watch any of the documentaries or like interviews with Edward Snowden now that he lives in Russia?
No, but I almost don't want to.
Well,
I watched the Snowden movie and came away like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, he is very, very paranoid about electronics, and rightly so. Like basically,
he needs to be.
Any electronic device that you have in your room could be used to track your ass. Or to record you, or,
Like, I left the tracking software on the Google, right? I can go right now to my Google map, and it'll tell me everywhere I've been in the past 90, 60, 120, 480 days. Like,
can you actually go in there and have it show all you?
Yeah, it'll show me where I went. Damn. I can have it walk me through my day if I want. That's the fucked up thing.
Yeah.
Right? And then when we did the Hot Wings challenge and I read all of those, I wrote a bunch of bottle descriptions, and in the order that I wrote them was the order that we did the challenge.
Right.
And that's the order that I also got recommendations for sauces that I never even, I never bought them through Amazon, but boom, here comes the We Rub You Gochujang sauce.
Yeah.
What? I found that I wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
Boom, here's another one. Boom, here's another one. It was like, get out of here, Amazon.
Wow.
And I'd bought the bomb through Amazon. That's why they were like, ooh, he likes sauces.
Yeah.
Here's all these he's talking about.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I don't know, man. It's a brave new world we're entering into.
Well, and 90% of us willfully allow it,
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I respect about you is you're not attached to your cell phone all the time.
No. I lose it half the time, to be honest with you.
Half the time your texts don't make sense, And I'm just every time that happens, I'm like, you go, Scott.
I don't remember what it was just a minute ago, but I sent something. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I came down. I was gonna say like I'd hit it, but it came out I'd hut it.
Oh yeah,
I'd hut it.
Yeah, I'd hut that.
I'd hut it.
I'd hut that, man.
That's Jabba the Hutt. I mean Jabba the Slut.
I tip that
according
ass.
to this text. I mean, come on, Jesus Christ.
Tip that ass.
I'd hut it. Hut.
Holy shit.
Whoa, are we done already?
I didn't mean for us to be done. I just opened up the window and it was playing.
I hate your face. Here, I can help you out over there. Boom.
I got it.
Gone. Done.
Man.
Look at that.
Good. I mean, we can be done.
I mean, we don't have to be.
You want to do some after hours?
I'll say you want to?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Leave that up then. All right. Hey, you guys, we're going to go do a quick after hours segment. We're going to keep the party going.
For our Patreon folks.
Yeah. So the show here ends, but the party still goes over at Patreon, patreon.com/the old77podcast. You get your own after hours content.
That's right.
So thanks for joining our clubhouse. Kind of as a thank you, you have an absolute ass ton of content over there.
That's right.
Go check it out. There's so much.
Some of it's a little sloppy at times.
It's all sloppy. I guarantee you it's after hours.
It's not refined.
No, it is not. And we don't do a whole lot of, what's the word? Edits on this show. That's right.
Not these days.
No, besides, that's behind a paid wall, so why would we?
And the bump music has ended.
How dare it?
It's okay, man. We got that shit on the loop.
All right, man. Well, it's a good thing.
Buddy, this has been a fun one tonight.
It's been
what
a great
is this?
one.
Is this 110?
This is episode 110, man.
110. Another nice even number.
Yeah.
I like it.
I can remember that one, right?
It's a milestone.
Yeah. All right.
All right, buddy.
All right, man.
We'll catch you in after hours, baby.
Woo!
Yeah.
On the old 77.
See y'all bitches next week.
For a transcript of the Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.